Hi guys, Dr. B here. So today you're going to watch a video about a process called paper chromatography, and it is a way of separating out mixtures. Okay, so remember we talked about two different types of mixtures. From here you should be able to figure out what kind it is we're dealing with, and just kind of keep that in mind. Each of these markers are more than what you see. Like you see black ink, but in reality there will be a lot more. So we have some water here in a beaker. We have three different types of markers. We've got a vis-a-vis, Crayola, and then a Mr. Sketch. Each of them have their own chromatography paper, and they're each can be placed in a beaker. Then we're gonna see what happens when we put them in together. When we put the different chromatography papers in here. So each of these papers were marked with a lead pencil. And I want you to think about why I did that as you're watching this video, and hopefully you will figure out the reasoning why. Each chromatography paper was marked with a pencil, and then I tried to make sure that each of the lines got the same amount of ink per strip. So again, vis-a-vis, Crayola, and Mr. Sketch. So now I'm going to put them in the beakers. I'm going to add some water to them, and we'll see what happens. For each beaker, I'm adding about 1 centimeter of water using this ruler. So now each beaker is going to get this piece of paper, and hopefully it doesn't mess up. We'll see what happens. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to do the rest. I'll do the same thing for these other papers as well. So I kind of messed up there a little bit, oops. But you can kind of see what's already happening within the past few seconds. I just put them in, and you'll notice something is happening to each of the papers right now. So we'll see how long this takes. "20 minutes later." So as you can see, what looks like a black marker is actually made up of other colors or pigments as well. But these are all black markers, technically. So notice, well, except for this one, because I messed up that, my bad. But notice how the separation is a little bit different, say from the vis-a-vis versus the Mr. Sketch. I mean, it's not perfect, but at the same time, you can kind of see how it's really made up of different colors and different pigments make up this one mixture. And then you can tell there's actually is different mixtures in each of these markers. So that is paper chromatography in a nutshell. What's happening, just really quick, is the water is traveling up the chromatography paper, and it's carrying with it molecules based on size. And it's carrying them up the paper as well. So your solvent here is water, and it's going to separate out the molecules. That's what's happening. The different particles, of the pigment. We'll talk about it later in class, but I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you all then. Bye guys.